cause I drove by it and I turned around and come back, so you're looking at it and it's like, it sits down here a little bit and all the grass on the side of the road is this tall. It's kind of blocking the sign as you drive up to, I mean.
Charlotte is trying to beat you up.
You're live.
Okay.
Finally, sorry.
All right, calling tonight's selectmen's meeting to order, 6:49
Thank you.
PM. 6/2/2026. First, the flag salute. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Number 3, review and approve minutes for 5/19/2026. You guys okay with those? They were relatively self-explanatory, so I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes from 5/19.
I'll accept.
All in favor?
Yay.
So Chris seconded.
Yes.
Thank you.
We move on to number 4, which would be the Parks and Rec Committee.
Unfortunately, so I just wondered where we're at in terms of fixing the stone wall.
You talked to Alex today.
Yep.
I'm in the process of filing the claim, and we're supposed to have an estimate from our landscaper, Alex. Hopefully he thought he would try to get it done tonight or tomorrow.
Yep.
And it sounds like that it's probably gonna have to be an entire retaining wall replacement. It's what they're concerning because the condition of the stones is what he was talking about, but he would know better after he did the inspection and measurements. So that may require that we actually dig back into the bank and then replace a new retaining wall and start over.
Oh, lucky.
The whole thing? Yeah, because the deterioration of the stones
Yeah, he was gonna look at it.
today.
I know from when I was over there, last week, Sunday, I think it was, and the part going up towards the Historical Society, that does look like it's leaning a little bit. I don't know if I don't really think it had anything to do with I said something to you
No,
about it the
it's
other
been
day.
tipped out for a while.
A little bit, I mean. The rain and stuff is brutal on them concrete blocks.
Especially they're untreated.
But yeah, I don't know as far as integrity, that's not, if somebody said they're no good, then does that mean we get their insurance company to pay for the whole thing?
That'd be.
We hope.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause if they can't find that type of rock. Right. And it has to look the same. So-
Yeah, they have to bring it back to same like and kind.
You know.
Well, we have to keep planning, because I still have flowers coming in, so we'll
Okay.
hope that, we'll try and leave a buffer at the back. A little bit. I don't know if you people are aware, I was working on flowers, and Dave, the cat man, said, do you know there's video of the accident?
No,
Were
I
you
do
aware of
not
that?
know
The
that.
security cameras at Dunkin' Donuts, so I went over, and they let me watch it. This car just didn't slow down, didn't turn, didn't do anything, just drove right at the wall.
That's
So,
good to
the
know.
Insurance people, you know,
Definitely need to
Yeah,
get that information.
I had a gentleman stop while I was over there the other day and said that it was, well, he said it was an elderly lady that hit that wall,
that
And
was
she-
the rumor.
and she mistook the gas pedal,
For the brake.
the brake pedal for the gas pedal, and,
Before that, I heard it was a medical, you know,
yeah, I don't know,
but
For
it
what
did
it's
not,
worth,
it
for what
did
it's
not
worth.
change speed. So I don't know how, I mean, you just,
Yeah.
watch it just, it was right, directly
Huh.
there. And then as far as any reimbursement, is there any chance that some of that would come back to us to replace some dirt and supplies? We sent you some numbers.
That's
I would
all up to
assume
the
so,
claims
yeah.
adjuster, but yeah, usually that's what happens,
I
is they
mean-
reimburse as we
The
replace
Parks
it.
and Rec.
Right, it would go back to where it was funded from. So if it was funded from Streetscape, and then it would go under Streetscape if it was funded from Parks and Rec's actual check account, then we'd have to go back and reimburse it back to that account, yes.
Okay, and then there were some labor costs and stuff that
Yeah.
we reflected.
Yeah. Then that should go back, I would think, that's up to them, but I would assume that would probably go back to
Yeah,
Parks and
because we
Rec,
are
yeah.
gonna need more, a little more materials. Okay, and then the, Jonesy Memorial, I also was looking at that. I don't know what you're thinking for flowers, it's kind of an ugly surround. I don't think you wanna put flowers all that area and all those places going up.
No.
Just around the cross itself,
That was
like
basically,
maybe 4 plants.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, that was basically just a couple of plants underneath.
yeah, I said you had to prepare it, I think I can probably get a couple of bags of soil and some mulch over there if you authorize it. I'll, and what I do is, what I'm doing over here, you put lay cardboard as a barrier and then put the soil on top of it and put the mulch on top of that.
Sure.
Okay.
who put the cross up?
I don't know. I don't know if that was the fire department that did, or, I don't know.
It's a little deteriorated too, I don't
Is
know
it
if you
really?
looked at it.
No. I weed whacked it, 2 years ago
Yeah,
and stuff.
it's a little rickety.
It is.
Yeah, it's been there for a while now, you know.
Yeah.
And then one more thing, with these resignations that we have, it's a couple, not just one person, we're gonna be down to a quorum, which means that if anyone doesn't show up, we can't take a vote on anything. So I'm thinking if everyone shows up at the next meeting, we might just authorize money for different projects ahead, is that legal for us to do?
And I don't see why not, and then bring them to the board as needed, right? That would make sense to me if you pre-authorize, right?
Yeah.
They take a vote and then you take a vote
I
on
don't see why you
No,
can't
they
do
don't
it.
need to take a vote, these are under
You're-
$500 things, but still, we would have to vote to spend it, so I'm just saying. So the movie would vote to spend $350 now, even though we're not doing it until later in the summer. Okay, I do have one prospect, I hope, who will come. That's all I have to harass
That's it?
with. Yeah.
Good? All right, number 5, fire department. Nothing?
No, and I didn't receive a report yet from him, being it's the second day of the month, so I expect I'll have
Yeah.
a report from him by next meeting.
Okay, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
We'll move to number 6, which is animal control officers report.
So every month,
I don't think I like this one.
no, you don't. I'm gonna start adding this to the agenda because he does a very official report to us every month. And it keeps you aware of some of the incidents that are going on. We have one that we just had, an ex parte seizure of a dog, where he had to take the dog to the animal shelter and then take the parties to court for inhumane treatment, as indicated in your packet. They've asked, when Dennis got to court, they ended up releasing the dog back, ordered that the dog be released back to the owner after we paid for the bill of all of the well, they've already released the dog back, but we're obligated to pay for the vet's bill as well as the lodging for the pet while it was being under the control of the town under a seizure. Which Dennis was not very happy about in his email that he sent to me, but they will be revisiting, back to the party, I believe in a year, to see what the conditions are, and he suggested
So we can go
that
through this all over again.
we could go through it all over again. However, we do have a legal standing that you could go after the party, the owner of the dog, to pay the restitution for this, whether or not it's worth it or not. It's up to you. I did authorize and put it on the warrant for tonight to pay this out of the incidental account for the ACO, LP, whatever we have there. We have $1,000. If you want me to remove that from the warrant and look into further research, I can. Or if you want me to expend it out of a different account, like say the emergency fund. We don't normally keep an extra, we don't normally budget something for this because it's very rare that happens. And lots of times they don't get the pet back. Like, the last one that happened, they kept it and they were ordered to pay restitution and we ended up getting money back the last time the ACO took someone to court for an animal seizure.
So, I'm a little bothered by this.
I was too when I got it, and I wanted to actually talk to you guys about it last night, but it's
This
kind of
could be-
been,
This could be extremely expensive if this.
if it
If it
continues.
continues?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, we just basically put the bill for their vet bill,
Right.
all the vaccinations,
So, where's the law that the dog has to be microchipped?
that I don't know.
Okay, so
That's a good question, I mean, these are some of the things that, and I'm thinking that maybe we could reach out to Dennis and get him on a phone call, maybe at the next work session, if you want me to. I could cut the check and set it aside, because I can always void it later if you choose not to authorize it. Or I can delete it off the warrant and we can have the conversation with Dennis to see what we can do and find. I don't really know what the law, I do know that we have to pay for housing when it seems like that. That is the part of it, and we do have to pay for emergency vet, for an animal that's seized or taken in, because if they're injured, we have to make sure that they're okay and eligible to be able to be housed with other animals. But I'm not sure why they would consider microchipping an option.
what's SNAP test?
Probably, I would guess, possibly for maybe some kind of disease because of the condition of the home, but I don't know, sir. I don't know for sure. That's my guess.
I think we should talk
Talk to Dennis about it.
yeah, but I don't think we should be apparently the judge must have thought there wasn't an issue because they gave the dog back to
They give it back
The
to
owner.
the
owner.
owner.
Yeah,
So
this is the incident report from Dennis about who the parties are and how that was handled.
well, I don't, obviously you're supposed to have rabies shots.
Right, they have to have rabies,
Distemper.
possibly
Distemper.
distemper, maybe parvo, depending on the condition of the dog. They may have been checking for malnutrition because of the pictures it does
I
look a
think they
little
microchip every dog, especially a dog that's like,
in that type of
in
situation.
that type of
possibly.
environment, this dog could take off at any minute and,
That test is a quick, in-clinic blood test used by veterinarians to screen dogs for various infectious diseases
Yeah.
and health conditions in a matter of minutes.
that makes
I
sense.
think it's almost common practice nowadays.
Yeah. SLP.
You can bring the dog in, you don't want it spreading to the rest.
Yeah, I could see, and that's probably the quickest way to do it, if it's an all-inclusive test like that, rather than testing for specific conditions.
I really don't think we should be on the hook for this. That they have a dog, they should be paying to have it vaccinated.
Well, and
all
that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that maybe we should send out an invoice. I mean, we obviously should
That's like,
initially pay it unless we want another, like our whole cat incident like a year ago, we had it going on forever. Maybe pay it or hold it for a couple months, talk to Dennis, but I think we really should consider reaching out to the owner of the dog to pay the damages.
Right.
I mean,
well, we both know, we all know that's not gonna happen, right? That's just wasting,
we do have a
especially if
animal
the
control
judge
ordinance.
ordered us to pay it.
No, the judge didn't order us to pay it. He ordered to send the dog back to the owners. Usually what happens in these situations is they usually retain the seizure and then fine the owner for the damages of the bill, for the dog being housed and all of the fees, you know, and all
Right, and
the
then-
stuff. And then they pay the courts, and then the courts pay us back for paying the bill.
Right.
That's not what happened. They basically ordered it back to the owner and left the charges on the town. And Dennis told me in his email, he said that we do have some kind of legal recourse going back after the owner. Whether or not we wanna go that route or not is up to the board and may need to, you know, seek legal counsel as to how we would go approach that.
I'd like to see these pictures in color. Do you have those on your
I think
computer?
so. Let me see if I can pull them on this. I may have to go, I think it'd be quicker if I go and just print them from the terminal in there into color in one shot. Is that okay? We do it that way?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine.
I printed them because we didn't have the color cartridges available.
He claims they're just renting this place.
Mhm.
That could get expensive, huh? If you did that everywhere,
Yep.
it's a $500 vet bill. I don't understand the whole purpose of it. If you get the dog back,
In the past,
Yeah, you want dog control.
he would have to, he would be responsible for paying the $500, and then he could get his dog back, but not the town. I mean, it's fine that the town pays it because we care about the animal, and we're not gonna wait for him to do it. I get that, but then why should a taxpayer here in this,
I mean, we already pay X amount of dollars to the Humane Society to, you know, to place these animals. I mean, for us to actively participate, maybe they shouldn't be pet owners.
well, that's the point, is that they can't
I
afford it.
mean, we just set ourselves up for the same thing to happen again,
Right.
you know?
There are no criteria for owning pets,
Right.
or having children.
But we shouldn't be responsible for a vet bill that,
No.
per se.
So how does that work? Did they get some sort of notice from him that they weren't taking care of their dog, or did he just
Somebody-
take it?
It appeared somebody filed a complaint.
Yeah, but I mean, were they told, you know, take care of this dog or we're gonna take it away from you? Or did they just take it?
I mean, if there was a just reason for doing so, it's true, usually the vet keeps them until they're finished.
Right.
But they figured the town was good for it. What vet was this?
What's that?
I think it was the animal shelter.
It was the shelter.
Shelter, right. There's no rule on the book that says how you should live and how your house should be cleaned, in
No,
my
I know.
opinion.
No, I understand.
Not really.
Right. So, we only have two pictures to look at, you guys can judge on yourself if you want, but in my opinion, we have two pictures that we should be looking at.
I apologize, those are the ones that were.
No, I'm not, it's not your fault.
You're probably right, in the actual record that goes with the report, it should only be the pictures of the animal, I would think.
Right. I don't know, in my opinion, dog looks well fed.
Oh, it says that in the report. He's definitely not malnourished.
So what was the basis for taking it then?
Inhumane living conditions. That's what it said in the report.
There's a guy in Waterville, if not somewhere else by now. He walks around with a dog, he's homeless, he has a carriage, and all his belongings in that carriage. I don't know how he feeds it. If that was gonna be an inhumane situation, I think that is the cause for one. Because if you're homeless and you ain't got food, how are you feeding an animal?
Right.
These people, in my opinion, they had a home. They had a roof over their head. They had pots and pans. So,
Yeah, no healthy weight and then no immediate visible signs of distress or
Yes,
injury.
it indicates that the dog was, appeared to be fine.
and I think maybe where was it that I just read here?
In this
But
report
he
here.
essentially lived in the crate.
So isn't an ex parte order done by a court too? Like, doesn't our animal control officer have to go to court to execute?
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Is that what that,
I'm not sure. I've never experienced one of these before.
Because if a court proves them to
To
take
take
the
the
dog.
dog, then why is it the court giving it back?
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
these folks have moved since then too.
said they were moving to 369
Right.
School Street.
School Street.
We don't know if that actually happened.
So it's just under, if you look at the body score at the very last sentence on the incident report, had a body condition score of 4, 1 being emaciated, 5 being ideal, and 9 being obese. So he wasn't totally
4 is pretty good.
pretty good considering the condition.
5 is perfect.
But who gave that score? That's,
I'm sure it
The
was
vet,
probably
I mean, Humane Society.
was it?
yeah,
yeah,
he had
yeah.
the same mats in his coat and nails were slightly overgrown at 8:30. Yeah, so the animal shelter's the one that made that assessment. Require random the ex parte will be requiring random monthly visits for the next 12 months. So they're gonna be checking in on the dog periodically to make sure that the dog stays cared for.
Was that court ordered?
I don't know, it says ex parte hearing, docket 20, yeah, it must be 2026-23, completed on 5/13, that was the court date.
I think.
Will required random monthly visits for 12 months. See, I don't have any court documents provided,
I
I
kind of.
don't know if we get those. Per the assistant judge. So they didn't even go to court, it was actually agreed upon, a deal was struck with the assistant DA. So it didn't actually go before a judge.
I wonder if the emotional support thing has something to do with them getting the dog back.
That's possible, that
Well,
is
they
very
should-
possible.
They should have a certificate.
No, there's no certificate.
There ain't a certificate?
Not for
for
emotional support.
No, your doctor has to write a letter, right? Is that pretty much it?
I don't even know if that's actually a thing.
Right.
It's not just
It
a
is.
certificate
It
order,
is,
that's
when it comes to
backing down
renting
on
to
people
people.
being able to have emotional support animals and rentals, landlords can refuse them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was just last week.
Is there a difference between that and a service animal?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Service animal does tasks like opening doors, picking up things,
Right,
or putting pressure on people if they're having panic attacks.
It's not just a matter of buying a placard at Amazon.
although many do that.
Yep, we've had that down in Canoctos.
Mhm.
I think we should pay the bill, because the bill has to be paid to the.
Shelter.
The shelter.
Yeah.
I do, I'd like to question the microchip part of it.
I can certainly call the shelter.
I think you'll find that standard practice.
That might be
I-
now current standard
I believe
practice.
so nowadays.
Yeah.
I won't
But I
compare
can
that,
verify
but-
that. I can call the shelter and ask,
Sure, it's
or I
so
can
cheap
message
now.
Dennis and
It
see
ain't
if
like it
he
used
can
to
send
be.
it.
I think we should pay the bill to the shelter, but we also should send a bill to these individuals.
This is
So
quite a
what I
conundrum,
would
really. I
do-
mean, I don't know.
So what I'll do is I'll draft a letter, and, invoice, and I'll have you guys review it in the next work session to send out to the dog owners, and we can go from there. Even if they paid a part of it, it would certainly help our budget, because we don't normally budget for that stuff, but.
It says in the report, it's not fit for humans nor animals.
Well, I think that this was addressed by code as well, so that's been handled.
Not suitable for habitation for either humans nor dogs.
So I'm gonna put in here, edit minutes.
Too bad the dog is in a crate, but he's
Yeah.
obviously been cared for.
Right.
I mean, he's not.
No. I think.
I crate my dogs when people come to the
Right.
place, so.
Well,
I
I
think it's,
do.
I think it states. in
I
there
crate
when
the
looking
new
at
dog.
crate all the time.
Right.
If you do it right, you train the dog, my dog used to
A
run
lot
into
of
his
people
crate.
use them, like
And
they
he
use
used
them.
to flip out, I put the dog in a crate, like, watch.
Right.
Hold the dog, my dog used to come in here, walk in a crate, turn around, lay down, like, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Dad, I'm going to take a nap now.
I'm doing that now, I'm cool, because I'm inside my crate and I'm protected in here.
Yeah, my puppy, I put on my shoes, and he goes, I'm leaving, and he goes right, it's
You know,
great, I
it's
don't even say anything.
If you train the dog and the dog understands it, when you just take a dog that doesn't have a clue and throw it in a crate and shut the door and walk away, that's cool.
Separate.
Train it, right? It doesn't take a
You
lot of
want me
work.
to put it in
I think
the,
crate training, when I was ACO, I thought crate training was a great thing, so it's great.
Yep.
They weren't biting stuff, chewing stuff, they shouldn't. Right, exactly, like I said, Macy was like, I didn't put that dog in the crate, I said, no, okay, go, And like, because we had a crate in the kitchen, I opened up the door, my Brittany came around, I'm just like, sitting there watching it, he came right in, went to the crate, turned around, lay down, looked at me, go like, okay, Dad, close the door.
I'll have to admit, I got one in the middle of my house too, and my
Yeah.
dog runs to it whenever she's
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah,
yeah, the one we just rescued, is-
the crate is not.
the other three, we got them away from crates.
She don't live in it, but.
Right, no,
But like when they're being bad, or they're sick and having messies, it's a good place for them to be.
If it's thunder and lightning, or
That's where
whenever
they
she's
go.
scared, she goes right in there.
It's a safe place sometimes.
right, exactly. I mean, you think of dog in the wild, where they live, whole, just like a fox does, small enclosed area, they get that.
I got a blanket on top of it.
Snacks.
Alright, so I put a note in the minutes that we will question the shelter about the microchip thing. And
Like I said, I think you'll
we'll-
find that's pretty much common. When a dog shows up at the shelter, they get a chill.
And then, I put in here that we're gonna pay the invoice after questioning the shelter, and then write a letter and an invoice to send to the dog owner for your review next week.
Or else we'll have.
We just wanna tread lightly in that situation like that. I mean, we can't be doing that every time
No, right.
someone has a problem.
Well,
with the way
traditionally,
somebody
if it
takes care
gets
of a dog.
before a judge, the judge usually orders that the dog owner restitute for the damages to
Right.
the shelter and the vet bill, because it
I
is
mean,
really their
it-
responsibility.
It's obvious that,
You think everybody that's got a dog in town, if they all
get on board with this.
Get on board with this, we'll be bankrupt before the year's over.
All you do is put your dog in a crate, I'll call you.
I'll call Dennis.
Yeah.
The dog's in the crate, come get her.
We had 2 crates and 3 dogs all
Yeah.
rotating. Always.
Use the payphone, call it on yourself.
Take your dog for the afternoon, get all the shots and everything, and then go down.
Alright,
Okay, so what do,
I put in the notes, unless, I don't know if you guys wanna take a vote on that, but I put in the notes that you want me to draft a memo and an invoice to the dog owner, pay the bill, which is already keyed to this warrant for tonight, and question, the microchip thing. That's what I put in the notes. Is there anything else that needs to be in there?
No, it was an issue.
I don't think we need to, we don't need to take a vote, I mean, it doesn't
It's up to
even,
you. I mean, it's
it
something that,
doesn't say anything about,
right.
I think we're good if we just pay the invoice. I don't think we need to make a motion. All right, on to number 7, approved treasurer's accounts payable.
Yep.
The warrant,
And bills. Everything's in here, including that Humane Society bill. I did have a reimbursement to Alicia Benson. She didn't use all the funds, but asked if we could retain the difference of what was allotted in case we have to do some replacements
Okay.
on the, you know, if some of the flowers die in the pots and stuff like that through the summer. And I said, I just had a note included in her request for reimbursement, so I wanted to pass that on. And I notated it on the purchase order for that. Other than that, pretty much, you've got what would have been the warrant we had for the last meeting and the warrant for this night, all in one meeting warrant. Cause it's been that hectic in the office the last few weeks.
Yankee Communications.
Yeah, so on the Yankee Communications, that is they're purchasing that through the forestry grant, so we'll get, I think he said 50% back. So I only billed 50% to the equipment account, and then the remainder went to, actually, I hope I billed that to the right account, now that I think about it. And then the other one went to the grant funds that we'll get reimbursed after we submit proof that we've purchased the items they were approved for.
Did you get a bill for, the striping yet?
No,
I think
actually.
you might wanna reach out to him, cause he asked me for my email, and
Okay, let me-
I gave it to him, but I think he may have not got it.
okay. And remember the company's name?
Lucas Striping. Yep. Cause he told me he was gonna send me the bill and.
And he might have written it down wrong, I do that all the time, so.
Yeah, I repeated myself 2 or 3 times, I was on the road and.
Yeah.
So,
Happens. Any other ones that you can think of that we might be missing, or? I didn't get the, I reached out to Rent It because they just picked up the grader yesterday.
Yep.
I was hoping they'd get me the bill to pay that on this warrant, but
they did.
he said he was gonna try to get me by the end of the day. I called yesterday afternoon, but they're probably busy as we are, so
Yeah.
we'll have that on the next bill, but we already have a set cost for that, so shouldn't be a surprise. And so in that book is some warrants for you guys to sign tonight, and the other ones that have been done since we last met. There's some of you have signed some of them, and some of you haven't, so there are stickers on them down through if you just wanna check over, make sure we didn't miss any, otherwise I'll just catch you the next time I see you. Uh-oh, you lost the sticker. You pulled the side ear sticker off.
You go there.
That's a place for it, right?
Pick a page, anything.
It's fair. I do reuse them enough, maybe it's finally losing its sticker ability. Some of them go back a couple of weeks, because I didn't think it had all of the signatures on there. And you'll be happy to know when I do payroll tomorrow, you all will have your check for your, or should have your check tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because it is officially June now, I can legally release it. I just haven't had time to do it this week, or they would have been ready to. Having to go fix my husband's bank account yesterday took 3 hours of my day away.
That's a nightmare.
And we're still not 100% done with it, so
Mhm.
there'll be residual effects of that for a few months.
So we don't really need to make a motion on that either.
No,
Yeah.
unless you want to, I mean.
No, we're
it's
good.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I usually just notate that it's approved and signed in the minutes.
So as we move on to number 8, would be the Parks and Recreation Committee resignation.
I received a letter from, the Allens. They've decided that, being a committee member is taking up too much of their time with their other commitments. But I think they said, didn't they say they were gonna continue to help with pickleball?
They
as
wanna
they could?
continue to run the pickleball tour, which is great, so,
Yeah.
Ron and I want to reach out to let you know that effective immediately, we will both be resigning from Unity Parks and Rec Committee. Working full-time and commuting to our jobs, we're finding it increasingly difficult to balance our weekday commitments. And we feel we're not able to contribute to the committee in a meaningful way. We originally joined to help maintain the pickleball equipment and support coordinating the program, which we are hoping to continue on with. We truly wish the committee continued success moving forward. Ron and Nancy Allen.
He works at home, so the commute.
Yeah, his commute's not very long, huh? Declare shenanigans, no. We're not gonna accept his resignation, he works from home.
He'd probably get a kick out of it if I resent him a notice about that, wouldn't he?
Judah said you work from home, so we're not gonna accept your resignation. So,
Travel time to work is
Let's
nil.
come to meetings, we will,
yeah,
we'll send the animal control
Yeah.
officer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
so yeah, I'll make a motion that we accept the Allen's resignation from the Unity Parks and Rec Committee.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They don't pick up very easy when they're singular.
Yeah, hopefully the next meeting won't be.
It's all right.
I
So,
could work 7 days a week and I might get it all done.
as we move on to old business, selectmen's items. What do we have for old business?
I don't have any.
Where you wanna start?
You got anything, Chris?
No, I'm good.
I do.
Well, we still haven't talked to Lori Jones, right?
I did.
You have
Yeah.
you have made contact?
I have made contact,
Yeah.
and I told her what the plans were for down there. She was pretty happy with that.
Yeah,
She's good, okay.
Yeah, so I explained all the little issues we've had,
Mhm.
you know, that why it's taken so long and that we still are having. But And then the other one was
Oh, I was gonna say, what about that other lady on the culvert that she was asking about?
Charlene
Yes.
Balzer
Balzer, yeah, correct.
on 73 Hunter Road.
Right.
That is still outstanding too.
that's still outstanding, okay. They're gonna be patching holes hopefully tomorrow, the weather's good.
Okay.
Supposed to be good all the way to the weekend.
Till we
Yeah.
get time off, right? It's gonna rain.
We're gonna start on Quaker Hill first and do the rounds. So,
What about the complaints on the Porter's property on Quaker Hill? Is that gonna be taken?
I talked to Dennis, he was gonna go and just put a patch over it for now and then tackle it afterwards, cause he had started
Start the paving project.
the gravel road project. So,
And this one's relatively new, like today
Yes, that one is.
at 3:30. We have a complaint from Craig Lowe about the short road.
The short road again.
The short road. He's concerned about the short road potholes and getting it paved by Ray and Bobby Hubbards. It's the same discussion that we have every year about the short road,
Yes, it is.
since I've been here.
Do away with the short road, it's
Yeah.
a short road.
I drive across
Unfortunately,
it,
there's
I
no
drive
road on
across
the
it
short
every
road.
single day.
Right, isn't there 2 homes that are actually accessible from the short road? So we
Yes.
couldn't actually do that, unfortunately. The other section, oh no, there's another house on the other side.
Corner, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the little dirt section, it's all full of potholes.
Yep.
We've had this discussion too, as to when it used to go straight out, it was much easier to maintain, but now it goes around the shop corner.
I'm sure the plows don't like it either.
so it's gonna take,
And the potholes are opened up in front of Bob Hubbards again.
Yeah.
You know, that same spot that we fixed a couple
Yeah.
times.
Every year.
so the cold patch gonna fill it or we?
I would say, I mean,
What if did we have enough money in the budget to consider reclaiming that, not reclaiming it with paving, but like dig it up and do what we did with Waning, like dig it down and just put new gravel in there?
We
Put the
could,
fabric down, would that maybe resolve the issue and then have it prepped for paving? Do we wanna maybe look at?
I think we'll have a lot of complaints there. Everybody that travels that section that doesn't have to go to the gravel side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be the concern.
So-
Could we do the gravel just up to where the
was he
paving is?
complaining about the short section of the town farm road as well?
Yes, he said he thinks that should get, isn't that, he said that was unpaved or maybe it needs to be repaved?
It's paved, but it's crappy.
It's falling down, yeah. It's in a lot worse shape than some of the other roads around.
But that whole piece that goes right across the road right in front of Bob Hubbard's driveway,
It's always broken up and nasty. I swear, like the day after they fill in that big one at the end, I go up.
it's
there
really
like
short, it's only about 50 yards, maybe.
Of potholes,
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah.
all potholes, pretty much,
Right,
yeah.
big pothole, 50 yards.
And potholes.
We have a big one on the Hunter Road, right smack dab in the middle of the road. Somebody stole a sign from Freedom, because somebody made a sign over in Freedom, because it's all spring, there was
Like a handwritten sign
like,
of some sort.
if you went down the Air Ridge Road, if you went to where the pond is and the pump, the thing for the fire department to get out of there was a gully where the culvert is that was quite friggin' deep, and it was there for months. I mean, you hit it, you hit it at speed and you will be sorry that you did so.
Yeah.
So somebody made this sign that says wicked bump. And it's been there for,
That's what we'll
it
get.
was there for a couple months.
Now the wicked
Now
bumps on the
somebody,
Hunter Road.
they paved, Freedom fixed it.
Yeah.
And somebody has now taken that sign and put it over on the Hunter Road next to a big pothole in the middle of the road.
That's wicked bump.
It says wicked bump.
Maybe we should get them to be a proclamation.
Both sides it says wicked bump. Yeah.
Well, they're being, all inclusive.
It's actually a pretty nice sign.
Renting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who put it up there, but that pothole's obviously gotten bigger, but
Yeah,
Get that taken care of.
Is that one of the ones that we're gonna do, he's gonna look at, Tony? That
He's
one?
doing all the
Oh,
roads.
he's doing all of them, okay.
Yeah, he's doing all
Yeah, you can't miss that one.
Yeah.
He's co-patching all the roads.
As big as the wheel on a car, or, I
don't
mean, it's a stick
travel
around.
there very often.
And it's right smack dab in the middle of the road. You can miss it if
Yeah.
you know it's there. I drive over it every day. I ain't driven in it once. It's not like it's exactly where you need to drive, like, you can
Avoid it.
easily
Sure.
miss it if you're paying attention.
Maybe the person who put the sign there actually hit it the first time.
Maybe,
Maybe.
if you have a little car, I'm sure it's not real kind to it.
Chief,
But I'm
thanks.
here to tell you, it's nothing like the one that was in Freedom.
Right.
Freedom would tear the front of my truck off.
Yeah, you had a big ass, big truck.
So was that
That was it.
That was it?
That was it.
public feedback and comments, correspondence?
I'm not here as public. That's you.
Got anything, Peggy?
You all good tonight, Peggy?
Come on.
You wanna yell at one of us, or? No?
No, she talks behind your back.
Yeah. Your little voodoo dolls, right? All right, so I guess we can move on to number 14, which is adjournment,
Sounds good.
which will be at 7:35 PM. I call the selectmen's meeting to a close.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Yay!
I hope that's not a cockroach.
I hope so too.
I'm just gonna borrow this for a
No.
second.
Absolutely. Okay. I'll pick up all this paper, bring it in the office and then.
He doesn't look, he looks happy. He doesn't look, he doesn't look distracted, like,
Is this kind of a contest with the neighbors?
I don't
The
know.
whole thing just seems weird. I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.